welcome back. And as you can tell from the beginning of this video, it got pretty real for the EK. As you know, I'm going to be repainting the engine bay before putting the engine back in. And what is the worst thing, the absolute worst thing about painting? It's not the painting part, it's the actual prep work. It's the sanding, it's the taping off and all that stuff, and it takes a really long time. And if you don't do a good job, well, your paint job doesn't look very good either. So I figured, what is the best way to make this look the best? Because I want it to look so good. And I figured, why don't we just take it down to metal and start fresh? So I have an appointment tomorrow at 7 a.m. to get the engine bay media blasted, but I got a lot to do before then. I've got to take everything out of here that I don't want media blasted, for one. And if there's anything that's going to stay, I'm going to have to cover it in duct tape to make sure that the media material doesn't hurt it, like the top of the coilovers, for one, because we're still going to have shocks in the car because we can't roll it. So some of the stuff is going to have to stay, but I'm going to have to cover it up. Now the guy told me it will take me longer to clean up the engine bay and take everything out than it will for him to media blast it, which I think is wild. So I'm going to take you along with me so you can learn the process. I think we're going to learn a lot. It's going to be fun. Like I said, I got a lot to do in a short amount of time, so I got to get busy. That is a removable core support right there. Pretty sweet. Woo! Lots of room for activities there. Getting in here, pretty easy. So I've pretty much gotten everything out of here that I can. Anything left, I'm going to have to tape up. So it's time to get the painter's tape and the duct tape and start taping. I'm going to tape inside the cabin so none of the media gets into the cabin. I don't want any of that in there. Man, ugh. Look at all the paint chipping that's over here in this corner. We're going to get that all taken care of. We're going to start fresh. I apologize, guys. I totally lost track of time. I got done taping everything up, and then I did an oil change on my Elantra, and I totally forgot to update you guys on what it looked like all taped, but it's ready to go. I'm gonna roll it on the trailer here in a couple of minutes. Let's go take a look at it real quick. So I didn't have a whole lot of stuff to tape up, just the top of the coilovers and then the holes on the firewall. I'm gonna have to zip tie the external reservoirs for the coilovers up in here, and then when I get there tomorrow, I'm gonna have to cut the zip ties so he doesn't media blast those. But it's all set to go, and next time you see this thing, it's gonna look so much better. I cannot wait. Good morning, everyone. I have made it here to the media blasting place, and I've got the car on the trailer behind me, and we're about to pull in and drop this thing off. Now, this thing doesn't have any brakes, so this is going to be really interesting to get this thing off the trailer. But I'm excited. This is going to be a good day, and we're going to see some cool stuff. So let's go. We have made it here. This is John from Green Wade, and he is going to be walking us through the process of what he's going to be doing to media blast the engine bay and get rid of all of the paint and take it down to bare metal. Tell us about what you're doing today, what your process is going to be. We're really excited about this. I think it's going to be really cool.
Right. So what we're gonna do today is we're gonna sandblast the engine bay. Like Sally said, we're gonna use a special sandblaster for this, where we're gonna sandblast with low PSI and a specific media, so that way we can have low dust, no warpage on the metal. Sally's actually gonna be doing some of the sandblasting today, so we're gonna actually do prepping. We'll show you how we do everything from beginning to end.
I feel like you're gonna start this. This is gonna be bad for me because now I'm gonna want to sandblast everything, and you're probably gonna see me a lot.
Right.
But it's okay. It's okay. This is gonna be really cool. But we gotta get the car off the trailer. It has no brakes because we had to take everything out of the engine bay. So it's gonna take a little bit of work, but we gotta slow the car down coming off the trailer and then push inside.
Still good?
That wasn't as bad as I thought.
No. We've done cars way heavier than this. Perfect.
I figured for sure we're all gonna get run over.
So let's back it up, and she's gonna go in that way, okay? Yeah, exactly. Now we're gonna go straight back in there, okay? Good for right now, and we'll start doing all the prep out here.
We can take it off if you want.
That would be perfect.
Easier?
Yep.
It's just 410 mils.
Okay. Let me grab tool. Got it? Yeah. So right now we're gonna do the masking phase. So we're gonna cover up all the shocks, the wires, the cross members, the struts, A-arms, everything that we don't want media blasted. So right now we're gonna prep it. This right here is like a rubber skirt. We're gonna put everything in the back, cover everything up, and then we'll finish masking all the panels, and then we'll cover it with plastic. Basically, we're gonna lay this skirt in here.
Oh, I didn't even think about this. You probably even made this out of the way.
Yeah.
Take that out.
We're gonna kind of like tuck this in the bottom, like in between this stuff right there. Yeah, right there.
It just like covers everything up.
Oh yeah.
That's really cool.
This is just the stuff we don't want to sandblast.
What is it? Just like a thick, like plastic material.
So this is actually the material they use on the base of the showers.
Really?
Yeah.
But it works good.
Yeah, well, absolutely, because it's real thick meal, and if you were to sandblast this, nothing will penetrate through it. So, yeah.
That's awesome.
Just a little trick of the trade right there. Roger, if you want to get the painter's tape and start masking all this right here.
I legit need a shop like this.
We'll go across that real quick.
A car over there. They got like 3
actually,
doors.
let's do that.
It could be like an assembly line. They come in, I work on them, they move out. By the way, this is JJ.
Yep.
He is always on many of Sally's mini adventure. He always yes, he has a Miata. He does cool stuff. Big Miata guy. So thank you, JJ, for always coming to all of my adventures.
Sure.
Random text, hey, you want to go watch this? Sure. So here we are. Thanks, JJ. Now you're going to cover the car?
Yeah, we're going to cover the car. Reason being is, yes, we're just sandblasting the engine bay, but you're going to create dust, which is going to try to enter the car, so we're going to prevent that from happening. So we'll basically put this plastic sheet. We'll put Gorilla tape on the edges where we masked on the blue painter's tape, so that way it locks it down and nothing gets inside the car. We'll try to keep it as dust-free as possible. Yep, perfect.
Whoops. Dang, all right. Legit.
There you go. Perfect. So you're gonna need to wear some coveralls for protection because you're gonna be in there sandblasting.
Nice.
So we'll get you some coveralls.
I'm ready.
We'll get you a pair of gloves.
Dang. All right.
Those go underneath, and these will be your blasting gloves that you'll
shoot.
put on top of that.
Whoa. All right, let's go.
Let's go.
Ready for this?
Why not?
Yeah, put it over there.
It says large. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Unless this is a kid's large, I'm gonna be wearing a tint.
Another airline.
The internet ain't ready. JJ, what would you say on the fit? 10 out of 10?
For trippy.
So next, we're gonna roll the car in.
Okay.
We're gonna give you the helmet. So you're gonna have a Sandblast helmet.
Okay.
So it's a Nova 3. They're basically the best helmets on the market right now.
Okay.
So when you're sandblasting, you get media that bounces back. So what it does is starts to scratch that lens.
Oh, okay.
When that lens gets fogged up, there's a little peel tab right here. You just pull that off, and then your vision will get clear again. And you can start sandblasting.
Oh, it's like racing. Racing helmet.
Right.
Like the Terra.
Yeah. Exactly.
All right. Do I look like a blueberry?
Okay, we centered it good. Come back, 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 back. That should be good.
Dang, this is legit.
We're gonna do, okay. Here is our satin. So this is the sandblast machine that I was talking about.
Okay.
If you could see it, it's like a little gun. So it's almost like you're in a glass cabinet, sandblasting
Sure.
your parts and all that. So here's where your trigger is gonna be. You're gonna push that to activate it, and then you're gonna pull the trigger.
Oh, okay.
And it's gonna start media blasting. But before that, I already had that set at about 75 PSI. So it's not, the pressure's not way up there, but it's not too powerful to where you're gonna lose control of what you're
Okay.
doing. Shield.
So that's the metal plate.
So this is the plate that I'm talking about. So basically when you get to this area right here, you're gonna sandblast that spot right there.
Got it.
And this will help you get that straight edge of everything you need to sandblast right there. This is just extra protection, just in case you do slip, you kind of go over the paint, something
Sure.
like that. Shouldn't create too much dust or anything like that. You'll see the process. Once you let go of the trigger, it should stop, okay?
Okay.
So,
That's insane. Jeez.
that'll be your spot.
That's crazy. Oh, that's my spot.
That's your
Okay.
spot. I marked
I'm
your
gonna
spot.
go do this right here. All right. But look at that. Whoa. That's insane. I see it. Okay, we're going.
You got it?
Yep. My glasses are not on my face.
There we go. And then we're gonna tie you around here, okay?
I feel like a sci-fi movie. super fast. Like, I didn't expect for it to go so fast.
Right, yeah. So basically right now, the next process, we'll cut all the lines around the body, everywhere we're not gonna want to sandblast, like the paint on the car. We'll cut all those, and then we'll start getting all the insides. But, yeah.
All right, I'll let you handle the rest. I got to try it. Sounds good for me.
Perfect.
Now he's probably like, oh, I can really get to work now.
Yeah, you did really well, so.
Thanks.
Look at that square.
Super sweet. Now I want to have everything like sandblasted.
Wait till you try the big sandblaster, where you don't have to tape anything off. Totally different ballgame. It's fun.
All right, we'll let him do his job.
Thanks.
You're in there for a while, but honestly, it was actually really fast.
Right, yeah.
But, man, that is insane how well it works.
Yeah. The process just takes a little bit longer when you're trying to cut all those edges.
Oh, yeah.
You got to be really careful with the paint, glass, all that type of stuff.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. We're going to go take a look at it.
Okay.
I got a lot of video of you doing this. Insane. John is removing some of the seam sealer that was on here. It was really super, it didn't look good. Like, this is what the other side looks like. But he's gonna remove all this and then blast it off. You can also tell where there is some Bondo here, where somebody tried to fill in some of these holes and they did a really not very good job. So I'm gonna have to get this fixed. But now we are starting out on a clean slate. Looks like they tried to do the same over here, but honestly, fantastic. So good. Right, John just finished up everything.
Right.
And he's going to blow out all of of the media, the sand, and it looks amazing. I'm back here and it looks phenomenal. He got rid of a lot of the seam sealer that was ugly, that we didn't want in there because it's unsightly. So he's gonna blow out all of the media. As you can see, it's everywhere. It's on the ground. Look at that. Sheesh. Oh my gosh. This is better than new.
Right?
This is better than new. That looks absolutely amazing.
Just the last step of the process is taking all the tape off and masking everything, blowing everything out. I mean, it's good to go. It's ready for a fresh coat of primer paint. Throw that back there.
All right, John, you totally killed it. It looks absolutely amazing. He cut out all the seam sealer. It looks so good. And now it's ready for paint. It was really that simple. And you saved me a lot of time. I no longer have to sand and lose all my fingernails now and be really mad about prepping for paint. You just made my job so much easier.
Right, yeah. This is the best process to strip anything down, media blasting. As you can see, we watched out for all the paint, all the glass. So yeah, you're ready for paint. And stay tuned, next we got a set of rims getting powder coated.
It's gonna be sweet. So thank you so much. Let's
You're
get
welcome.
this car loaded on the trailer. And we'll see
Absolutely.
you guys next time.